Hello everybody, today we are at the Great Harbor Freight Tools in Columbia, Missouri. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet and simple. I know that you're just wanting to find out how to irrigate your crop. I'm going to teach you how to do that as quickly as possible. We are picking up a 2-inch pump. We're going to run to Ace Hardware and we're going to need to get some reducers. We are also going to get a 2-inch line from the pond or your large tub, whatever you're pulling your water out of, running into the pump, and then pushing out, we're going to reduce to the garden hose, head to a sprinkler, and then get some water on your vegetables or sweet corn or whatever you're planting. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, I just got here to the farm I rent. This is the only field I'm able to irrigate. It's the one closest to his fishing pond. So I'm going to give you a very, very brief rundown of all the supplies I bought, the total cost of everything. I'm going to put it together. It's getting dark tonight, so I'll be back here in the morning to begin working on it. But I want to get everything set up tonight and make sure I have everything in order. So I went 3 places: Ace Hardware, Walmart, Harbor Freight Tools. Added up $440 if you include the 2 gallons of gas I had to buy. But what we've got, I got a 100-foot hose. This thing was $45, which is very expensive, but it's heavy duty. And since we're reducing from 2-inch down to this 5/8 inch, I want it to be able to handle pressure. I picked this up at Walmart. It was on sale for $5 just in case I need some extra length. Not planning on using it. Cheap oil, I didn't even look. I just saw it's 10W30. It's Pennzoil for the motor. These right here, I'm not going to set this flat on the ground. I'm going to take some barbed wire, not barbed wire, but fence posts, shove them in the ground, and tie this. I'm going to run the hose directly to this and not even use that with this braided rope that I got. Wire would work better. Rope is what Walmart had. This is just a simple shut off. Needed this, some primer and some clear PVC cement for this, my reducer. So coming off of this pump, I love new stuff. Coming off of this pump, there's the intake down there, which that will be what gets stuck in the pond. 2-inch goes in there. But whenever our exhaust, coming out here is 2-inch, so I have to reduce it down. This piece, and then this screws into there, and then this screws into there. This is what I needed that PVC cement for. That will slide in there, and then this is our hose barb. That will screw in there, and then our garden hose will get screwed onto that. This was more expensive, $440. I'm telling you what, if you spend more than $440, you're crazy. Because I got to Ace Hardware 3 minutes before they closed, and that's what we were able to put together in that time. If I had more time to shop around, I could have done it cheaper. I'm sure there was an easier way to do that. I could have waited and bought that on sale. I've seen them for like $150, and I paid $204 for that. That was $64. Just, it's drying out. I need to get some water on this popcorn. So unfortunately I had to spend some extra money and do it quickly, but $440 for everything you're looking at, all brand new, all ready to go. This right here, I ran across this at Walmart. I was trying to figure out how I was going to screen the water coming from that pond into this. And I thought, well, I'll just lay this down and I'll use this braided wire to tie it off to the top, toss that out in the water. So this will sink to the bottom. If it's tied off to the top, you'll have about a foot. It won't be sitting, sucking up silt off the bottom of the pond. And it will also act as somewhat of a screen and keep the large pieces from coming in so we don't plug these up. So I'm gonna get it all put together and we'll get going. Here's what we've got set up with our sprinkler on top of it. So we drilled holes, went through there, and that's holding, it's pretty solid. And then this is just for stability. Everything's just bolted together. Now, I didn't figure this in the prices because we had this stuff laying around the shed, the shop, the farm. So I don't know what that would cost you to build, 25, 30 bucks. We're gonna take it out to the field and get it set up. This set up, we're gonna run the hose out this direction and hook it up to the pump. I've got it in the ground, just 2-3 inches, and got this for stability. The ground, there's a little bit of moisture down there, but not much. So we're gonna start watering. Right, anyways, this white popcorn is going to be on the market. You can check it out on my website, sporefarms.com. I'm gonna have 5 different colors this year after harvest, and I'd love if you guys bought some. Helps me pay for my student loans,
and it's pretty cool because you're watching this video and one of these ears could be the one that gets shipped to you after harvest. So thank you guys.
My white popcorn fields. This is the field that we will pick on the ear, and these will be the ears that you put in your microwave this fall. This is the best looking corn I've got, so this is the field we're going to use for that. Got a 2-inch Harbor Freight pump, a clothes hamper that was on sale at Walmart for 13 bucks. And so that's my screen to keep the algae away. I've just tied that hose off with a wire. It's running up to here. I've orificed it down to fit a water hose. And I got 100 foot of heavy duty water hose. And that's what's running up to the corn. I'm gonna have to move this about 3 different times to get the whole patch, but it's covering a pretty good swath. You can see it running in here. I just started it up, so the ground's not wet yet. But I went about 14 rows in. That's such a beautiful sound. If you don't have a garden or if you don't farm, you don't know how beautiful the sound of water hitting your crop is. I just got hit in the face, but it's all right because I'm watering my crop. We got some white popcorn. This plant actually has 2 ears. That's great. Some of them haven't started to put ears on yet, but all of them are tasseling for the most part. That's great. They could really use some water. There's a little bit of subsoil moisture, but not near enough, and there's a chance of rain, but I don't want to count on that. So we're just gonna water it man-made. Thanks for watching, guys.